These kids are so much happier being able to go to school without having to wear masks for 8 hours a day. So when you start to see them kind of reevaluate or say all this, well, the medical science didn't change. The political science changed. They feel the heat. They know that voters have been tired of perpetual lockdown policies, and they know that they're fixing to get whooped at the polls. And so that's what's causing the epiphany. But the fact of the matter is, if they had looked at the actual science from the beginning, they would have known that this was something that Florida was right on.
It's interesting. Governors who criticize Florida and lock down their state always seem to find a way to get down to our state in Florida to escape their own policies. Big city mayors. Some of these leftist TV hosts who constantly criticize Florida, mandate masks, lock down, all this stuff. Then they end up on the beach somewhere in South Florida. I'll tell you, one of the things I'm proud, though, is like our Floridians, they give these people hell when they see them down here because they're proud of our freedom, and they know these people have been bad-mouthing. The cherry on the sundae was when you had over New Year's, you had AOC coming down, criticizing Florida, then comes down. So we decided to make kind of a little joke about it. So we created T-shirts that said, "Escape to Florida, the Lockdown Liberal Tour." And instead of having concert dates on the back, we had Governor Whitmer, March of 2021, AOC, and the dates they were all in Florida. And we sold more outside the state than we sold here because people realize how hypocritical these people are.
The White House press secretary, stands in front of that podium and lies through her teeth every single day, and usually about the state of Florida. The other day she said Florida hasn't done enough to get schools open.
An example would be Florida, where they have done little to distribute money, to little to no steps to distribute money to state across the state and to school districts. Now, part of it is you have to write a plan for how you're going to keep schools open to get the third tranche of money, and some have been delayed in that. But right now, that's an example of a state that could do more.
Are you kidding me? I remember them criticizing me when we did this almost 2 years ago. We were the only big state to have every school district open for in-person. And we did that way before Biden was even president. We didn't need the Biden stimulus money for that. We did it. We opened them. And yet they're saying Florida didn't do it. And you look right now, all the school closures across the country, you don't see that happening here like you do there. And yet that's what they do.
What the FDA is making clear is that these treatments, the ones that they are fighting over, that the governor is fighting over, do not work against Omicron, and they have side effects. That is what the scientists are saying. We have sent them 71,000 doses of treatments that are effective against Omicron and are effective also against Delta. And they are still advocating for treatments that don't work. We know it works, vaccines and boosters. We have a range of doses of things that do work in treatments, and we're providing those to Florida.
And so recently she said that the monoclonals do not work, definitively do not work against Omicron, and they have really bad side effects. That's what she said. And that is not true based on what we've seen in the state of Florida. But the idea that somehow this has led to massive adverse reactions is just a lie. And it is a lie designed to buttress politically a position that they have taken, which is just indefensible.